She's acting like you're invisible, but trust me, the second she realizes what she threw away, she's going to be kicking herself hard. Stick around. I'm about to show you why she'll regret ignoring you, and it ain't pretty. If this is you lying there, phone in hand, scrolling through nothing, pretending you're over it, I see you. Yeah, you, the one who texts first, then deletes it. The one who overthinks every little scene or typing bubble like it's a life sentence. Maybe this hits closer than you expected. Maybe it doesn't. Depends on how much you're hiding from yourself. You remember that night, right? She laughed at something dumb. You smiled. And she didn't even look at you the same after. That tiny little shift in energy, maybe it hit you then, maybe it's hitting you now. And now you're wondering, did she ever notice what she's walking away from? Probably not. Not yet. But she will. And those little reminders, the ones that sneak up at 3 a.m. when the world's quiet and your own brain is the loudest, that's when it stings. When you catch yourself replaying every dumb text, every awkward pause, every time she looked right through you, you try to laugh it off. She'll regret it, you whisper, but deep down, you're not sure if it's true. Here's the thing, she's missing out on the little things nobody else notices, the way you care without showing off. The way you make silence feel safe. The way you notice the tiny details she thinks nobody sees. And the worst part, she doesn't even know what she's losing yet. So tell me, when the regret finally hits her, when she's sitting there wishing she didn't ignore the guy who always had her back, will you even notice? Or will you just shake your head and say, told you so, and keep feeling the part of you she left behind? Look, most guys screw this up because they think ignoring her is a game. They overthink. They chase. They act like a damn comedian at a party she doesn't even want to be at. Truth is, it's not about making her chase you. It's about owning your own space, being steady, being a guy who doesn't bend every time someone shrugs him off. I remember this one Friday night. I'm sitting on the porch, beer in hand, music low. My buddy's girlfriend texts him about some drama. He jumps, freaks out, texts back immediately. Meanwhile, I'm just leaning back, letting the night breathe. She'll notice, or she won't. Doesn't matter, because I'm not losing sleep over it. That's the first principle. Your calm is more magnetic than your panic. See, men confuse attention with value. They think if she ignores you, you gotta prove you're worth it. Nah, value isn't what you show to get her. It's what you carry inside when she's walking around like she owns the world. You can't fake that. You stumble, you get messy, but you stay grounded. That's the second principle. Your presence speaks louder than your words. And here's the thing, it's human to feel that sting, to feel small when she looks past you. I've been there, man. Sitting on the couch, half-eaten pizza in front of me, thinking about some text she didn't reply to. The world feels heavy for a second. That's normal. But if you let that define you, you're lost. So, most guys chase, over-explain, stress. They leak energy like a busted faucet. You stay steady. You let the quiet moments do the work. You become the kind of guy she'll regret ignoring. Because calm, real presence, that hits harder than any text or tantrum ever could. It's late. The streetlights spill orange across the floorboards. You're on the couch, hoodie, pulled tight, the room smelling like leftover takeout and cold air slipping in through the cracked window. Phone buzzes. No name, just a notification. You don't check it. Not yet. She's out there somewhere, probably laughing. Or maybe scrolling past your pictures like they don't mean a damn thing. You bite your thumb, taste salt. Wait. Remember that night at her place? She was spinning that story about some dumb coworker thing. You laughed, like really laughed, and she didn't even notice. You felt it, that little twist in your chest, that I'm invisible punch. And now quiet, the hum of the fridge. A car passes outside, you think about texting her. No, you shake your head. Can't, won't, not like this. Because if you do, it's admitting she has power she doesn't deserve. You sit up, stare at the ceiling. Memories pop up, her hand brushing yours for a second, the way her eyes caught yours before she looked away. And it hurts. God, it hurts. But also something flips. That sharp, bitter taste in your mouth turns into clarity. She'll regret it. She'll feel it. Not tomorrow, maybe, not next week. But when she does, she'll wish she never let you slip past. And you'll be here steady, watching the world spin around you, quiet, untouched. Because some things you don't chase, they chase you. A lot of guys think if she's ignoring them, it means they've lost, like they're broken. Truth, that's backwards. She didn't ghost you. You disappeared from yourself. I remember sitting on my couch one night, staring at a half-empty beer, realizing I'd been bending over backwards just to get a like or a text. And in that moment, I wasn't even showing up for me. Another thing guys believe, if she's quiet, you gotta chase harder. Nope. Attention is cheap. Respect is priceless. I've seen it play out 100 times. One dude buddy of mine texts nonstop, posts on her feed, jumps at every story. She rolls her eyes. Meanwhile, the guy who just lives his life, laughs with his boys, keeps steady, she can't get him off her mind. And then there's the one that sneaks up thinking your value is in her noticing you. You don't lose her. You lose your own presence. I've been there staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering if she even cares. Then I realized it wasn't her, it was me, hiding. Once I stopped bending, stopped apologizing for existing, that's when the energy shifted. It's messy, it's human. But once you wake up to it, she'll regret ignoring the guy who never stopped being himself. This is what he understands. Most guys flip out when she goes quiet. They panic, they text, they over-explain. The 1% headman, nah, he leans back, sips his drink, lets the silence stretch. He knows presence is louder than pressure. This is how he leads, with presence, not pressure. He's at the bar with his boys, laughing at some dumb story, not worried about whether she's noticing. He's steady. That's the signal. Calm, grounded, untouchable. He's not chasing her energy. He's creating his own. He picks patience over panic. He scrolls past his phone for the 10th time that night, shakes his head, and laughs at himself. He feels the sting, yeah. But he doesn't act like a fool. He lets time do the talking. Strength over noise. Centeredness over chasing. Sometimes she texts. Sometimes she doesn't. And either way, he keeps living. The guy who freaks, who begs, who bends, he loses himself. The headman, he never does. He carries the energy she'll wish he caught. He moves, lives, breathes. And when the regret hits her, she realizes she ignored a man who didn't need her validation to stand tall. He's sitting on the edge of the bed, feet dragging on the floor. Phone buzzes ignored. Again. Heart punches chest, hands clench. Then nothing. Just the hum of the fridge, the faint scrape of tires outside. Flashes hit. That time she laughed at some dumb joke, you laughed too hard. That time she leaned in, then pulled away. All the little moments you twisted yourself to fit her world. Stings.
Yeah.
But then you notice your own hands. The way they rest. The way your chest expands when you breathe. Wait, I don't gotta do this. Whispered. Barely a thought. Memories pop, scattered. Her shrug at your text, the cold coffee cup on the counter, your hoodie still warm from your skin. You realize all that bending, all that chasing, it's been on you, not her. Heart still racing. You stand, stretch, crack in your voice. Laugh at the absurdity. Snap. Energy shifts. Weight drops. She doesn't define you. Never did. Strength sits in your bones. Clarity in your chest. Calm in your blood. And somewhere, you know she's going to regret it. Because you just remembered what most guys forget: your value isn't in her attention. It's in the man who refused to disappear. The room's quiet. Your hoodie still smells like you. Cold air bites at your skin. You hear her laugh in your memory, but it's faint, distant. You shrug, roll your shoulders, breathe. She's gonna realize. The little things she ignored, the weight of your quiet, the calm you carried while she played games, it's gonna hit her. Sharp. Hard. And when it does, you won't be waiting. You'll be alive, standing taller than she ever imagined. Because some men, they're unforgettable, even when nobody's paying attention.